That new setting has really made a difference. I haven't hit one offline yet. Maybe this Cobra DS Adapt knows what it's talking about. Are you in the market for a new driver? We've got the Cobra DS Adapt Max K on test today. We've got this currently in the shop. This is a second-hand one, but we're going to have a look at some numbers. We're going to talk about some of the features and explain why, as a beginner or a more experienced golfer, this could be the driver you want to put in your bag. Okay. So this Cobra, the DS Adapt Max K, is one of the current models from Cobra. This one is a second-hand one. We'll tell you what to look for when you're looking at second-hand clubs later on. And we'll talk about why this is one of the most forgiving and adjustable drivers that Cobra makes. So we've got 33 different adjustments on the setting here. And don't worry if it's too much of a minefield. There's a little QR code there that Cobra have really helpfully put on the club, which you can scan, and it can give you some adjustability options. That is one of the most adjustable drivers that I've ever come across. And whilst as a golf coach, I would advocate having lessons to fix your golf swing, having a club that you can adapt to work with you can't be a bad thing. What you might find is if you're hitting the driver too far right and too low, you might want to add a bit of loft onto it. So if you add some loft onto this and increase the loft, what it has the effect of doing is closing the face down a little bit, so that can straighten your ball flight out a little bit. Okay, if you're happy with the flight, you can make the adjustments with the lie angle, which is this angle here. Those adjustments are really easily made in the bottom here. You just undo the hex screw, move the configuration around on the neck here, and then tighten it back up again. Okay, so with all the adjustments and bits and pieces you can do with this club, let's step up to the ball now and hit some numbers. So I've just pulled this off the shelf. So this is 12-degree head with an F4 collar setting on it. Okay, so we're going to hit some. We're going to give you some numbers. My normal club head speed is round about 105, 104. Ball speed normally coming off around about 155. And normally carrying around about 260 with driver. It's a little bit cold, it's a little bit into the wind today. Okay, so like most of my shots, it's relatively consistent. That one's just drifted a little bit right. Ball speed was low. Ball speed has come out 138, which is way too low for me. But the club head speed was okay. That was very much not out of the center of the club face though. You can see on there, it's very much out of the toe. So let's try and see if we can put a proper swing on it this time, see what happens. It's a better swing, gone a bit straighter, just cutting a little bit. Ball speed's come up a little bit on that one. So the ball speed's come up to 146. Club head speed was a little bit lower, but we've hit that little cut. So I might have to have a little play around with the settings because I've just drifted a couple of those a little bit right. So I don't really want to add any loft onto it, but if we play around with the settings a little bit, we can get this moving a little bit more left. 12 degrees is more than enough loft for me. Feels quite nice though. Feels nice off the head. It's a bit low on the face, but that's a better flight. I think the problem is when you start hitting balls, you start to adjust your golf swing. This is going nowhere. This really is cold and windy today. That was very low on the face, but that's gone absolutely nowhere. Right, this is more me, I think, than the club. The club feels nice. Oh, that was a bad swing. That was a really bad swing. As you set this down behind the ball, it does look really, really nice. I think I love the matte black finish on the top. I think the feel off the face is quite nice. I've had a couple of off-centre hits there, but it is cold, it is early. I haven't really done my warm-up properly yet. So I think we need to sort of dive into the numbers and play around with a little bit and find some settings that might work for me, and also explain a little bit about what we've done and how we can hit it a bit differently. So we've looked at what this is currently set to of one of the 33 different configurations. Match my ball flight. We've scanned the QR code and we've gone onto the Cobra website. It means you have to put your normal ball flight with this club in, and it's now recommending we move to G1. So this is going to be slightly lower and slightly straighter. So what G1 means, it'll be 1 degree lower than standard on the loft, and it will be 1 degree upright. So we're going to change this setting into G1 and we're going to see what happens with the ball flow. So these are standard keys that come with most drivers nowadays. What a lot of the driver manufacturers are doing is they're presuming that people have got them. So if you don't have one, get yourself down to your local pro shop, and we've definitely got some you can buy there. All you do is pop the key in the top, unscrew it to the point that the head comes off. There we go. Right, we're going to adjust this hosel round to G1. So where are we going? G1, no, nice H1. So G1, so you see we've moved the setting into G1. We then put the club back on with the dot over the G1 setting, and then we tighten it back up again. When you're tightening driver heads up, it's real, or any heads really, because they do it with fairway woods as well, but it's really important that you don't just do it till it's hand tight, okay? So if you go to that point, you might think it's hand tight. What these are actually designed to do is have a torque setting in them. Once you hear the click, you know it's tight. Right, G1, let's have a go. Oh, hello. That's come nice and low, nice and straight. Club head speed was down, but I don't really mind. It's early in the morning. For those of you that have seen lots of my videos, you know I'm a big fan of hitting fairways. Right? I'm pretty consistent. Don't hit the ball very far at all, but I don't very often miss a fairway. And with this new driver, I don't think I'm going to. Oh, that's gone a bit high, but dead straight. Oh, there we go. That new setting has really made a difference. I haven't hit one offline yet. Maybe this Cobra DS Adapt knows what it's talking about. Let's hit one more, just to check it wasn't a fluke. Yep, that's gone nice and straight as well. We love it. So, the Cobra DS Adapt, 33 different settings. I'm very consistent with my golf swing, but even playing around with this, I was able to find one that goes a little bit straighter, a little bit less curve on the flight. This is definitely something I would recommend, and because they're available on the second-hand market now, you can give yourself a saving. This one is £200 off retail price, so you can save yourself quite a lot of money going into the second-hand market. One thing I would say, just make sure you've got the right shaft. This is the shaft that came with this driver. It's a 50-gram regular shaft. So again, not quite the shaft I would normally have, but definitely hunt around your pro shops. See if you can find one of these second-hand. I don't think you'll regret it. Some of the stuff we need to look for with second-hand drivers. Make sure the face is nice and smooth and there's no real damage in it at all. Check around the top. Make sure there's no damage on the top here. I would also make sure that the screws and the tightening functions work well, okay? Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to get it home and realise you can't adjust it, because then you've lost the point of this Cobra DS Adapt. Hope you can have a little look around your pro shops, find something like this, make sure you get out and hit it and try it. But I think this is a really good club for beginners and for more experienced golfers alike. Get out there, have a look around, figure out what you like with your driver. If you want to see more content like this on this channel, drop down into the comments below and let us know what you want to see. Someone asked for a Cobra test video, which is why we've done this. So we do listen, we do watch all the comments and see what's happening. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and turn on the notification bell to stay tuned for more information.